Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Last Breath, the next level special event. Later tonight, it's going to be that World Championship tables match, and it's also going to be the Tag Team Championships up for grab. But before that, we're going to have Revelation taking on the team of Contrastico and Matt Mayhem. But not yet, because we're kicking it off with this next level title match. Can't wait to get into it. It's going to be great. This next level title defense, we're getting into it early, hitting it hot and heavy here on Last Breath. Don't forget, immediately following this event, we'll be having the Intensity special episode later this week. That's called Afterlife. And then we'll be capping off the trifecta with our pay-per-view in a wrestling ring. I repeat, a wrestling ring for the first time ever in AWE, Lifeline, and it'll be live. It's going to be a great time, but it all starts right now with Nick Alexander and two of his cronies, Cody Cole and Damian Kai, with him at ringside as he takes on the Dynasty, Henry Mack. This match has been a long time coming. Some would say it goes all the way back to the first ever episode of Next Level right here on AWE. But without a doubt, this goes back to Resurgence. Nick Alexander coming out there during that ladder match, costing Ghost, getting his revenge and enacting vengeance upon Ghost, helping Henry Mack win the title, but then going on to say, hey, it's all part of the plan. Don't expect to hold on to that title for too long. You better hold it tight while you can. And now, Nick Alexander has become the #1 contender after becoming the runner-up in that fatal 4-way eliminator match that we had last week on Next Level. Henry Mack coming out here. This is definitely his toughest challenger to date after winning that against Ghost. Ghost, one of the most dominant forces we had ever seen. First ever Next Level champion. And Nick Alexander would go on to cost him that title against Henry Mack. And hey, thanks in no small part to the man himself, Henry Mack. Henry Mack powerbombed Ghost off the ladder through a table. He actually untied Ghost from the side of the ring that Nick Alexander had tied him to, because he said, that's not how we do it. You see the silhouette of the wrestling ring there in the background here at the War Zone, getting ready for Lifeline. Henry Mack coming in here looking to improve to 10-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Next Level Championship. Introducing first, he is the challenger from Grove City, Pennsylvania, representing Revelation and weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the bulletproof Nick Alexander. You're a big sellout.
Oh, you suck.
And his opponent from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is one half of the current AWE World Tag Team Champions, and he is your current AWE Next Level Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dynasty, Henry Mack. Let's go.
And the fans here at the War Zone Definitely behind Henry Mack here in this matchup. Not so much in the corner of Revelation.
Ring the bell.
And I feel bad for Henry Mack as he heads into this match because I actually feel bad for King Neon. Don't forget, go follow us on all of our platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The tags are right there. All the things that you need to find us on those platforms, bottom left corner there. But I feel bad for King Neon because whatever damage, win, lose, or draw here in this matchup that Henry Mack may sustain,
Get the next level title.
that is going to come into play later tonight when they have to defend their tag team championships against Sons of the South. I mean, obviously, their toughest challengers to date as well. Both Lunatank and Nickbo, absolutely destructive competitors in AWE. And Henry Mack, obviously, if you're Henry Mack here, you want to hold on to your singles championship, but at the same time, you want to conserve some energy in the event that maybe you lose the next level title, because you definitely don't want to lose both of your titles in the same night. And so whatever happens to Henry Mack, King Neon's going to have to make up for that later on tonight. But right now, Henry Mack firmly in control, has that side headlock applied, trying to keep Nick Alexander grounded. We know just how dangerous he can be. Look at the back suplex, putting our next level champion on the back of his neck there. And Nick Alexander, the disrespect, just taking the time out to tie his shoe.
Nick Alexander, don't tie your shoe.
And Cody Cole saying it's too easy. Damian Kai and Cody Cole here. Two of the newest members of Revelation, along with Liberator. Liberator and Damian Kai have a tag team match later tonight. Maybe Liberator hasn't showed up to the venue just yet. Damian Kai here early on with Cody Cole.
Hey, teach them who's boss.
Nick Alexander.
Teach them who's boss.
Oh, and Nick Alexander not having it.
Yeah, give them a mic.
Going to town, forearming the back of the neck.
All y'all gonna do is make this worse for him.
Oh no. Please don't make it worse for our guy. That's our buddy. That's our pal. Stop.
Henry Mack.
Please no.
Nick Alexander promising
Please, God,
to
no.
make it worse on
God.
Henry Mack. Picking him up here. Could be setting him up for something huge. A knee to the midsection. And here goes the bulletproof DDT.
Jesus.
Straight into the mat.
Jesus.
And earlier on I said Henry Mack, the damage that he sustains could come back to haunt him later tonight in that tag team championship match. Well, he's sustaining quite a bit of it right now. That DDT absolutely just planting him right into the mat.
Oh, yeah.
But too
Right now,
quick.
wait, yeah.
Snap
Oh,
German
yeah.
suplex
Oh,
rolling the
let's go.
challenger right over his neck.
Let's go, Henry Mack.
And now the
Let's
fans
go.
with an unorthodox chant. Look
Oh,
at
my God, what is
as
that
we speak
move?
of unorthodox chants, an unorthodox move there. It looked like a leaping DDT, but Nick Alexander landed right on his neck and flipped over. And Cody Cole talking all that trash to the next level champion. Nick Alexander still on the ground, still reeling from that. Great move from the Dynasty. And now Mack looking to set something else up and disposing of Nick Alexander on the outside. Nick Alexander still down. Cody Cole trying to get in between the champion and challenger. Obviously doesn't want to cause a disqualification, however, as that would result in Henry Mack retaining his championship. Henry Mack simultaneously smacking his face on the side of the ring and getting thrown in to the ring at the same time. Nick Alexander staring into the eyes of Henry Mack, trying to show him, and now breaking the count.
He broke the count? That was the laziest breaking of the count I've ever seen in my life.
And Damian Kai, Cody Cole, Nick Alexander, they're all on the same page. They all have a common goal at this juncture, and Henry Mack sent into the side of the war zone. Sent straight into the wall, and the look on Mack's face is priceless. Cody, Damian Kai making sure the referee trying to see if they could get some cheap shots in on Mack. Referee in great position here, however. My goodness, and Nick Alexander calling out the world champion as he looks to become next level champion for the first time in his career. Looks to hold his first ever championship here in AWE. Nick Alexander, one of the OGs, goes all the way back to the first episode of Next Level, right alongside Henry Mack there. These two have been with us since day one. Nick Alexander, however, some might say due to that hiatus caused by Ghost back in year one, excuse me, that could be the reason that he was not able to obtain the levels of success that Henry Mack has had the benefit. Oh my God!
It truly is better. Oh God!
My goodness!
So much better than my Mayhem's.
My goodness! Nick Alexander firmly in control here. Cody Cole and Damian Kai giving him the business. Nick Alexander trying to take care of business here at the War Zone, trying to win this matchup.
I wrote the damn book before he made it.
And now Nick Alexander referencing the bleak prospect Jackson Palace, whom he defeated at Resurgence.
It started with us. And now we're finding out what truly happens when you step in the ring with me.
Oh, Henry Mack rolls him up. This could be 3 right here. And no, a little bit of a slow count there by the referee. Maybe Henry Mack questioning that. And now Nick Alexander right back on the offensive. My goodness. Nick Alexander going to town on the champion. And now Cody Cole, Damian Kai, they look just as relaxed. They are having a party at ringside right now because the champion is getting his ass handed to him by the challenger at this juncture. And look, oh my God, the midget ladder just falling over on Henry Mack. And Nick Alexander arguing his case, but now...
You get your hands off him! Watch out! Hey, watch, ref. I'm snitching today.
And the referee, cameraman helping the referee out there as Cody Cole went to put his hands on Henry Mack. Oh my God, and the referee needs to restore some order here. He said one more time and you're getting your ass out of here. And thank you, referee, for saying that. My God. But what a suicide dive there from Nick Alexander here, just landing on the concrete there. Henry Mack crawling on the ground right now.
They don't know what
Nick Alexander.
is?
I don't know what Nick Alexander could be thinking here.
That's all you.
And continuing to take shots at Jackson Palace, using a move from his playbook, his arsenal, knowing that there's nothing Jackson can do about it, seeing as he sent his ass to intensity. And oh my God! A spinning back elbow from Nick Alexander could have knocked the Dynasty out cold. Cody Cole.
You're not the commentator.
Cody Cole admiring, saying that was a beautiful move. And I agree, that rolling elbow was absolutely phenomenal, some might say.
Boom.
Keep at it, man.
Henry Mack. The majority of this match, Henry Mack has been getting his ass handed to him here. I mean, he looks like he's in a bad way right now. But the fans at the War Zone here trying to get some momentum behind their champion. Nick Alexander pushing him off, jumps up, complete shot, dropping Henry Mack straight into the mat. Nick Alexander maybe could be rolling into the cover here. No. Hand on the chest for the cover. And another questionable count there.
Yeah, boy.
The referee seems to have a slower pace than most.
Let's go, Henry. Let's go, Henry.
And you continue to hear. Oh, and a super kick. That left leg connecting with the chest of Nick Alexander. Look at it. Back suplex. Back suplex and the bridge.
That's it.
Nick Alexander just able to get the shoulder up. Henry Mack trying to get back into this match, trying to hold on to that red strap, that next level title that he cherishes so deeply.
Quit talking shit.
And oh my God, Henry Mack grabs the ankle, he grabs the leg, he's trying to turn it over. He's trying to apply more pressure, but switches it onto the right leg of Nick Alexander, and Nick is in a bad way right now. His shoulders, needs to keep those shoulders up, but look at Mack. Mack with the foot trying to make sure the shoulders stayed down, trying to kill two birds with one stone here as he has the submission applied as well. Watch the shoulders of Mack though. Nick Alexander turning this submission around, putting his own pressure on the ankle of the champion. And you continue to hear the fans chanting for Henry Mack, trying to get him back into this matchup, and he gets to the ropes. He's gonna have to count of 5. He's gonna break it right there. And Nick Alexander stomping on the phalanges of the champion. And Nick Alexander once again maybe could be looking for some joint manipulation. Maybe could be looking to tear those fingers apart. My goodness! My goodness! The grimace on the face of Henry Mack is similar to the grimace on the face of myself right now. My God, those fingers have to be destroyed, have to be broken at this juncture. And Cody Cole mocking.
Get away from the ring, huh?
Mocking Henry Mack for his fingers there. My goodness.
Don't come at me.
Henry Mack may be having flashbacks of Jackson Palace's phalanges. We just saw King Neon try to exploit those, which Nick Alexander also injured a month or two ago back at Resurgence. Now Nick Alexander could have the champion, could have the Dynasty right where he wants him. He's almost dead weight at this point.
Please no. Please no.
Nick Alexander, look at him, just telling him, I'm going to take your championship, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Look at him, just supremely confident is the Bulletproof one, going for a brainbuster. Going for a brainbuster again. That's a 245-pounder. Oh my God, a fisherman buster right there from the Dynasty. Cody Cole, hands over his face. He wants to see no more of his leader, the leader of Revelation, getting done dirty like this. And look, Henry Mack just making a fool, making a mockery out of the Bulletproof one. Mack kips up.
Kick his ass.
The fans clamoring for more offense from the Dynasty.
Kick his ass.
Kai and Cole, each on their respective sides of the ring, could be going crash landing. Nick Alexander just gets the forearm back of the neck, decimating the back of the neck. The brainstem, which lies therein. Oh my God! A stomp for his troubles. Nick Alexander, can the champion overcome this deficit? And my goodness, the laziest cover I've ever seen. But we have a new next level champion here at Last Breath. Nick Alexander did exactly as he said he would do. Henry Mack was a part of the plan. He was a part of the plan to get that red strap on the waist of Nick Alexander. And hey, his plan, his strategy, his vision, I tell you all the time, this guy's playing 4D chess out here with these people. Hey, his plan worked to absolute perfection. He is your new next level champion. Henry Mack in a bad way heading into his tag team championship match tonight. That's for sure.
Despicable is an understatement, but there's another thing that I am, and that is absolutely intelligent. See, a commentator on one of the shows said, what was it? Well, everybody was playing checkers. This guy right here is playing chess. Watch this. Guys, come here. Come here. You're going to want to hear this. You're going to be part of this announcement.
Look at you. Told you.
You see?
Told you.
There's one man I've been listening to very closely as of late. D4, I've been listening to you. I want you to pay attention like Jackson Palace would say. Same fate happened to him, right? D4, there's one thing you said that really stuck out to me. And it kind of pisses me off. You see, you talked about naming future world champions. You named, I think, what was it, Lunatank as one, Nickbo as one, this guy as one, that guy as one. Nope, I'm not salty towards y'all guys. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous at all. I love y'all. The one person you didn't name on that list was,
hold on.
was me.
This guy.
Was, you know,
Hello.
the current next level champion. I mean, come on. You see, and the funny thing is that this whole thing started with us. Started with him, started with Lunatank. Everybody else part of that first episode of Next Level. Hell, before that even aired, shit we did to make this happen. And he didn't have the audacity to name me as a future world champion. And that's fine with me, because here's the thing. This is where the chess comes in.
What?
There's a little clause that I'm about to introduce. No. And that is the Ascension clause with this next level championship. And what that does, this is pretty much a golden ticket. For a world title opportunity, anytime, any place, anywhere that I desire. Whoa! What? And you know where it's gonna be, isn't it? You know, right? It's the biggest event in AWE, our flagship show. And not only that, this is even more special because it's my first one. I missed the last one because of circumstance.
Seems right.
I took care of it.
Oh.
Hey, where's that jackass?
Yeah, where is that masked freak, by the way?
He's not here, so...
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, look who is, though.
Yeah.
He's fighting D4 later in the night.
We might see him later, but, you know, I did take this from him for a specific reason, and now you know. So, with that being said, I am now handing this over. And D4, I'll be waiting for you at Lifeline. And as we like to say, in the time being, watch your six.
I have no idea how to feel. Nick Alexander, I told you his plan had come full circle. He had won his first ever championship, but that wasn't his intention at all. He wanted to win the Next Level championship just to hand it over so that he may have a shot at the world title at Lifeline. And not only that, Nick Alexander has full confidence in D4 that he will beat Ghost tonight, and then at Afterlife he will beat Lunatank so that he will fight D4 at Lifeline. Nick Alexander will fight D4 at Lifeline. But Nick Alexander may have a couple oversights. What if Ghost beats D4 here tonight and becomes world champion and then beats Lunatank at Afterlife? Well, then Nick Alexander's plan may have backfired a bit. Because Nick Alexander has gotten over many men in this company, but he's never gotten over Ghost. Ever. And with the opportunity for Ghost to become world champion tonight, Nick Alexander's plan, his four-dimensional chess, as I've coined it, could be in jeopardy. But right now, we're not worried about any of that. No, we're worried about this tag team match right here. This all started. Liberator had his first ever match on Next Level scheduled against Matt Mayhem, one-on-one. Liberator couldn't wait. Liberator had to come out and attack, brutally assault Matt Mayhem. Who would come to Matt Mayhem's rescue but El Contrastico, the luchador of AWE, the man who had his partners ripped away from him, Tanner Andrews, Captain Andrews, as well as Jake Napier. They were with the selling of Emerge. They left the company. El Contrastico needed a new partner in crime. He needed a new member of his crew, being promoted to captain after obviously Captain Andrews left. Well, guess what happened? Liberator, he beat the hell out of El Contrastico and Matt Mayhem in a handicap match. The following week, Damian Kai said, man, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why I can't get over anybody. I can't win anymore. Liberator said, hey, turn your back on those piece of shit fans. Become a heel. Become a bad guy. Stop taking orders from fans.
Ice cream cones! Yeah! Cero cojones!
El Contrastico saying, Cero cojones. Our brothers from the South definitely know what that means. And I don't suspect that Damian Kai will take to that too lightly. Damian Kai would go on to form a partnership with Liberator once again. If you remember correctly, Liberator's first ever match in the company before he ever earned a contract was with Damian Kai as his tag partner. And a big back suplex there. To sum it all up, ladies and gentlemen, Damian Kai and Liberator ended last week. Ended the singles match between Matt Mayhem and Liberator that we finally did get. It ended up being an all-out brawl between El Contrastico, Damian Kai, Liberator, Matt Mayhem. Liberator and Damian Kai would come out on top after the match.
The table.
And that table just leaning over and a big suicide dive. My goodness. And look at the hand-eye coordination as we've seen before. Oh my God. Listen to the thud. Listen to the thud of that shoe on the back of these two.
No disqualification. He's using his shoe as a weapon.
Yeah, see, I kick people.
Referee justifying how this is legal. My goodness. Damian Kai, still the legal man, as is El Contrastico. Damian Kai just smacking. Look at, my God. Damian Kai, since aligning himself with Liberator last week, showing a new side, a newfound aggression below, aligning himself with Liberator and Revelation, the rest of Revelation. Obviously, you just saw him there at the to aid Nick Alexander at ringside alongside Cody Cole, his other stablemate. Watch this! Oh my God! Power bomb from Damian Kai. For a skinny guy, he has a lot of power. Picking up a man of similar weight to himself, and the enziguri. I mean, look at that enziguri. The kip up from Kai, and a big drop kick to the side of the head of the luchador. Damian Kai could be setting something up. No, my goodness, a kick just taking the head straight off the Inferno Dragon. And Contrastico getting one last kick in before tagging in Matt Mayhem in toothless aggression. I mean, what else did you expect but a leg DDT? And now a DDT planting the Inferno Dragon. And Matt Mayhem.
What's next? The arm?
Matt Mayhem locking in an arm bar. My goodness. Matt Mayhem could be looking for some joint manipulation himself. We saw Nick Alexander with it earlier on. Oh my God! My goodness. And Matt Mayhem with the bending of the fingers, and now a leg DDT from Matt Mayhem. Once again, his favorite move. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Damian Kai not gonna let him get another one in. Damian, that right leg, that right knee, and the ankle as well has to be hurting, but my God, and you see the grimace of pain after that knee. And the double foot stomp just planting Matt back into the mat. Liberator getting his first taste of action in now. And he just kicks the midsection of Matt Mayhem. And now a super kick to El Contrastico. El Contrastico saying he didn't make contact. Liberator saying, let me run that back real quick. And a knee there straight to Matt Mayhem. Matt Mayhem came in here off the hot tag, and he had all the momentum he needed. And now Liberator doing some damage on the back of the legs, the knees, the kicks. He is such an adept striker. The background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
No, sadly, I'm not your padre.
And I think El Contrastico got kicked a little too hard, asking the cameraman if he is his padre. I don't think so. Liberator continuing the assault on the helpless, toothless aggression, and he could be going for a liberation kick. Liberation kick, no! And what courage! Oh my God, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. El Contrastico pulled a Bruno Mars, said, I would jump in front of a train for you. Maybe even throw his hand on a blade for you. But hey, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, guess what happened? He ate a liberation kick for his troubles, and Matt Mayhem, he ate the spinning heel kick, and now they're both in a bad way. So I don't think he helped out the situation any by taking that for his friend. And my God, get the fingers out of the lens! We have to get new camera people here. We have to. This camera guy doesn't know what he's doing. And now Damian Kai trying to lock in that crossface, trying to lock in that Inferno lock. Matt Mayhem, though, with a counter for it, rolls him up. Referee a little slow to get to the count. El Contrastico still visibly feeling the effects of that liberation kick. Oh my God! And the forearm exchanges. Oh my God, a jab right to the face, and oh my goodness, these two slugging it out, just striking each other with such precision. And the Samoan drop, but look at El Contrastico trying to steal it with the cradle. Damian Kai, though, able to kick out. What awareness by El Contrastico, and Patada de Muerte! Patada de Muerte! The kick of death from El Contrastico, and now the armbar applied, and now, oh, you see El Contrastico put the fingers in his mouth and just bit on him as hard as he could, and now trying to stomp the lights of the Inferno Dragon out. Damian Kai able to roll it over, and now look at Kai, the power of the dragon, the power of the Inferno Dragon, the power bomb, and look at Liberator. Liberator saying, hey, ain't nothing to it, pal. I'm gonna get in here and kick this kid's lights out real quick. Watch this elbow drop. Something we don't see a ton of from Liberator. Now stomping on the legs, we see a ton of that. And look, oh my God. Oh my God. Payback is a you-know-what, and it's best served cold. Liberator taking the shoe to the hiney of El Contrastico, much like he did to him and his partner Damian Kai earlier on in the match. Oh my God. Liberator already calling for it. Liberation kick! Oh, El Contrastico knocking him into next week.
1, 2,
And look at that. Look at that. Matt Mayhem went to use one of their 3 tag breakups. El Contrastico also able to get to the ropes, maybe saving them a tag breakup there, but my God, a drop kick just rocking the world of Matt Mayhem. Toothless aggression outside on the concrete. Inferno knee strike, liberation kick, and El Contrastico, he's done for. He could count to whatever, count to infinity, doesn't matter. Revelation picks up a dub, not only in this match, but hey, Nick Alexander winning the Next Level title, and now Revelation is 2-0 on the night. Watch this, Patada de Muerte.
The Potato de Temorte!
Or the Potato de Temorte, as the cameraman called it. My goodness. But that tandem offense, just too overwhelming, too much to handle for the Luchador. Liberator and Damian Kai. It seems like they've been a tag team for a while. And Damian Kai not finished. The Inferno knee strike.
It's all time now. No more games.
Damian Kai said it's our time now. I don't think you realize Damian Kai just picked up his first victory in over half a year. Damian Kai coming in here at 3-10. Now he's aligned himself with Revelation. Hey, all of a sudden he's 4-10. And he's on a streak. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. Tables match for the world title. But first and next, it's the Tag Team Championships on the line. Sons of the South versus Royal Dynasty and a bruised up Henry Mack.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest for the Tag Team Championship is scheduled for one fall!
One fall!
One fall!
And you saw the Sons of the South arriving to the war zone in the dark of the night. A storm is outside, but I wonder if the perfect storm could be happening tonight for Sons of the South. Is it time for Lunatank and Nickbo to finally capture tag team gold in AWE? Lunatank, another example of somebody who's been with us since day one, still hasn't gotten his first championship in AWE. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. AWE, one of the toughest companies around to get gold in. But this man, King Neon, and his tag team partner, Henry Mack, they have a knack for getting their hands on championships. And can you blame Henry Mack carrying that retired Emerge Outlaw Championship? Hey, he just lost his Next Level title. He's trying to carry everything that he technically owns at this point. And even though the championship is indeed defunct at this point, hey, he's still the owner, the proud owner of that Emerge Outlaw Championship. King Neon, Henry Mack, one could argue the greatest tag team of all time in AWE. I do believe that their reign has at this point exceeded and surpassed that of Future Shock. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe. I know they've had more tag team title defenses. And Henry Mack, a questionable decision for him to start this match, and you see the fatigue already. Oh my God, no fatigue there as he shoves Lunatank. Lunatank almost doing a backflip. These two locking up. And my goodness, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Henry Mack.
Okay.
Now, this time, Henry Mack getting shoved into the mat. Henry Mack just got his ass kicked by Nick Alexander earlier on in the night. You guys saw that. Nick Alexander being crowned the new next level champion. And watch this. Snap German suplex, but Henry Mack able to land on his feet out of that. And look, Lunatank trying to use that amateur background. However, Henry Mack having the wherewithal to not get himself in a bad position. Now hammering away on Lunatank. Lunatank, maybe that's a questionable low blow there. Maybe got him in the gut. Lunatank already looking a little rough, a little worse for wear here. And trying to reach for that tag, but Henry Mack not letting. Oh, yes, he did indeed. He was able to tag the son of the South, Nickbo, in. And now Nickbo here, coming in here. This guy is a powerhouse. This guy is so strong, such a grappler. Look at the slam. Just throwing around a 250-pounder like it ain't no thing. And now, look at that. Look at the technical prowess by Henry Mack, able to hold on to that wrist and just throw Nickbo around like a rag doll. And Nickbo, he's no small creature either, weighing in at about 230 pounds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Henry Mack waiting till the last second to break that hold, trying to do as much damage to the challengers as he can because he knows he's going to need all the luck that he can get tonight to be able to hold on and retain those tag team championships. King Neon, he's now the legal man. His last match, we saw him lose to Jackson Palace just the other day. Could have become the #1 contender for that Intensity title at Afterlife. However, he's going to have to be satisfied with holding on to these tag team championships if he can indeed do that. King Neon with the gut wrench applied, and now Nickbo, the 230-pounder, just slammed and thrown down into the mat. I mean, King Neon is one of the best grapplers, one of the best powerhouse competitors we've ever had. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! He just turned a German suplex into I don't even know what an uranagi. I don't even know. King Neon, the power. This guy is so strong. Coming in, weighing in at about 240. My God. And watch out now. Watch out, charging up. Big frog splash there. Big frog splash. Doing his best precisionist D4 impression. But look at Lunatank, the chokeslam god, playing mind games here. Holding up that AWE Tag Team Championship that the Royal Dynasty Tag Team of King Neon and Henry Mack currently possess. Will they be able to hold on to it? If King Neon's performance up to this point is any indication, they sure will. Nickbo is out on his feet, or should I say off of his feet. That kick rocking the son of the South. But look, King Neon trying to get him over, trying to turn him over for the cover.
1, 2.
King Neon, this match already taken so much out of him because he's trying to throw around guys as big as he is. And look at Lunatank. Now, that amateur wrestling background coming into play. One has to wonder, are the boots a good decision, a good choice from Lunatank? Now think about being Lunatank. If you're Lunatank here, what if you win these tag team championships? Lunatank wins the tag team titles here tonight, and in just a matter of days, goes on to face the winner of D4 and Ghost for the world title. Could become a double champion. But not if King Neon has anything to say about it. Look at that slam. The power on display from yours truly, the King.
There you go.
Lunatank in a very favorable position, being the #1 contender for 2 championships at once here, in line for a world title opportunity. It would be unprecedented to have our world champion swing and a miss there, maybe, from Lunatank. Didn't miss on that clothesline. That lariat just absolutely demolishing the King. And now, Lunatank setting up a choke slam, reaching back. No, he faked out King Neon. King Neon wasn't too faked out though, able to connect with a drop kick, dropping the choke slam god. And now, is it time for Mack? Has Mack been able to recuperate enough?
Tag is made.
Reaches out for the
Henry
tag.
Mack is the legal man.
Henry Mack getting back in. He was able to ragdoll, throw around Lunatank a couple times earlier on in this match. Will he be able to do the same here? Lunatank reeling after that huge drop kick to the shoulder. And now, look, you see Lunatank, the chokeslam god, continuing to hold that shoulder. Look at Henry Mack just waylaying on that injured shoulder, but look, and that's where the boot is a good decision for Lunatank. That thing is steel toe. That's something you don't want to hit you in the face. It will bust you open. It will bust you up. But look, oh my God, trying to get the Kimura locked in is Henry Mack on that injured right shoulder, trying to apply that pressure right there. But Lunatank, the amateur wrestling background, too much, and he overcomes that submission hold. But now Henry Mack, not too bad. Not too bad with his mat game either. Now Lunatank continuing to hold that right arm, trying to shake that lactic acid out of there. He swung, but Henry Mack was able to duck it, and now going for that ankle. We saw him lock Nick Alexander in this earlier on tonight. And now once again holding that submission till 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Henry Mack just playing with the referee. But look at Nickbo. Nickbo using one of the 3 tag breakups allocated to each of these teams. Remember, if all 3 tag breakups are used, that's okay. However, on the 4th tag breakup, the offender will be eliminated and the match would be turned into a handicap match at that point. So, breakups are so valuable, so important to each of these teams. And a spear! The chokeslam god looking like the spear god right now. But look. Lunatank trying to roll over Henry Mack. Henry Mack just having great ring awareness. But look, King Neon tried to get in there, but Nickbo saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna count
My
that
goodness.
as a tag breakup. You've got 2 left.
And the referee saying he's going to count that as 1 tag breakup. Both teams now with 2 tag breakups remaining. Lunatank and Henry Mack both still the legal men here in this matchup. These two both were in the Battle of the Brands 8-man tag match.
1, 2, now his shoulders up.
Oh my God, look at Lunatank. The strength of those legs. My God, those legs are tree trunks. And this match, I don't think anybody thought that this match was going to stay on the mat, on the ground as much as it has. But that's Lunatank's game. That's how he wants to keep his matches. He wants to keep his opponents on the ground so they can't get going, get any offense in. And up to this point, he's done a great job of neutralizing the explosiveness of the tag champions Royal Dynasty. And now King Neon, Nickbo, finna run it back. These two going to town, waylaying on each other. Big rights. King Neon close the line, dropping the Son of the South. Went for another clothesline. Nickbo fell forward, and look at Lunatank.
You watch the interference.
Look at Lunatank sweeping the leg. Sweeping that leg and dropping King Neon. Henry Mack looking frustrated with the chokeslam god. But look at King Neon. Fireman's carry has Nickbo up. What could he be looking for? What could he be looking for? My goodness, Nickbo able to evade. Could be going for a Tennessee lullaby. Maybe King Neon was trying to mock him. Tennessee lullaby. Planning the former world champion and current tag champion too, and a kick out. Just able to get that left shoulder up off the mat.
Second tag breakup for Royal Dynasty.
But the referee, that's a questionable call. It looked like King Neon was able to kick out before the tag breakup occurred. But the referee gonna charge 1 breakup to Royal Dynasty. That could come in to hurt them later on in this match. And now, look, King Neon going for a Tennessee lullaby of his own. But an unorthodox rotation still resulted in Nickbo getting planted on his face. Nonetheless, doesn't matter. It's not the rotation that matters, ladies and gentlemen. It is the impact with the mat. Look at King Neon. He cannot. And no, he could not. He was looking to flip the son of the South, Nickbo, that 230-pounder, over into a backflip and make him land right there on his face. But Nickbo just able to play great defense, as the fans here at the War Zone reminding us. Now Neon Bomb coming and planting Nickbo into the mat. Now King Neon going outside, trying to take care of Lunatank here, but Lunatank fighting back and slapping him right across the face. And now, look, Lunatank trying to get King Neon, trying to slam him on the concrete. Oh, right on the side. My goodness. And now Nickbo scavenging, trying to pick up the dub. Nickbo, King Neon was just able to get out of there. And now King Neon making his way back to his feet, going for a Neon Bomb. That Neon Bomb connects. Nickbo's laid out middle of the ring. But now Lunatank, can he be taken care of? Henry Mack, using what little energy he has left, just kneeing Lunatank in the side of the ribs. And now King Neon directing traffic, saying, hey, take care of Lunatank on the outside. A second Neon Bomb to Nickbo, excuse me.
2, 3.
And that is going to be it.
Ring the bell.
King Neon in pain. Clearly in pain. Look at this. I don't know about that. That looks like it could have hurt a shoulder or something right there. The way Nickbo landed. You saw Nickbo land right on that shoulder. That shoulder of King Neon got caught underneath the weight of Nickbo. But in the end, it was a couple lazy Neon Bombs. He just was able to get Nickbo up just enough to hit him. But hey, it worked. I got it. Royal Dynasty! Yeah! That's right. We're tired of the mediocrity! Neon said we're tired of the mediocrity. That's how I know they're unstoppable. King Neon said they're going to freaking Disneyland. I believe them. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's the bout that you've all been waiting for. It's D4, it's Ghost in a tables match. And this is the first ever world title match that will be decided by the breaking of a table. And I have to wonder, who is at the clearer advantage? I mean, to be fair, Ghost's only loss came in a ladder match. He hasn't been pinned, but tell me, when's the last time that you saw D4 get pinned? Now that's a good question. I don't remember. I know it was way before this 500+ day title reign that he's been on. Way before that. Two of the most dominant forces we've ever had are about to go toe-to-toe. And the only thing standing between Ghost and the World Championship is putting the 160, 70 pound D4 through a table. I believe it's going to be a lot harder for D4 to try to put the 280, close to 300 pound Ghost through a table with that 110, 120 pound weight disadvantage. But if there's one person, one deity, as D4 likes to say, deify me. D4, you have been deified. I believe everyone views our world champion as something beyond that. of which we can explain with language. D4 believes he's transcended the genre, the label of wrestler, the label of man. D4 has been utterly consumed by this predator, this demon, some call it, that lies below. He's tapped in. But as D4, the man, has he tapped out? Has the predator taken over at this point? One has to wonder. I mean, my goodness, the bouts that we've seen D4 be able to win, they've only gotten closer and closer and closer. He was much more dominant at the start of his title reign than he is now, inching out victories week after week. But don't put anything past our champion. Gives me chills, ladies and gentlemen, every time that I watch it. It makes my head hurt every time I watch it. The Predator, the Hoshokusha of AEWE, making his way to the ring, looking to take another challenger as his victim. The next to fall to the almighty Predator. And I said it before, if there's one person that I believe can overcome the odds, if there's one competitor that I believe can overcome the odds here, it's D4. But don't put anything past Ghost. If the past is anything to go off of, Ghost is the toughest challenger our champion has ever faced, looking to go to be the first person ever to win 10 victories.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tables match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, sent from the clergy, weighing in at 280 pounds, this is Ghost! And his opponent, he is the current reigning and defending AWE World Champion from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Predator, D4!
D4 saying nobody. Nobody. But he
Ghost,
didn't say
are you
nothing.
Ready? D4, are you ready? Ring the bell!
Language is a fickle thing. Read between the lines, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost is not merely a man, but neither is D4. But one of these things, one of these entities, is going to have to fall through a table by the hand of the other. And Ghost, early on in this match being outsped. D4 showing you why he is the best striker in Action Wrestling Entertainment history. But Ghost catches him with a knee as D4 went to duck, and my God, just rolling the champ over his neck. Ghost, clothesline, no, misses. D4 taking the 280-pounder off of his feet. D4, my God. And now D4 with a huge forearm right across the face of Ghost, and goes for another. Ghost not having it, blocks and throws D4 off. D4 stricken down with a huge clothesline, and now Ghost kicking the lifeless body of the champion down and looking to inflict more damage.
No pinfall.
Big right hands across the face of the champion. And now the champion doesn't know where he is. Ghost strangling him, strangling the life out of the Predator. trying to make it easier, a more simple task to put him through a table. But D4, can he get out? Yes! Right hand across the face. D4 still looks as if he can't get his wits about him, but that knee just sent Ghost for a ride. And now D4 sending a message to his challenger. D4 asking, are we not entertained? I feel as though we are. This is easily the most dangerous challenger the champion has ever faced. And D4 looking to be the first person to go ahead and get 10 victories in one season of AWE. Don't forget, D4 finished 9-6 last year after defeating King Neon at Lifeline. This would be unprecedented for him to get a 10th victory here, and especially to do it with no losses. D4 with a forearm could be looking to put Ghost through a table early, that quick and easy way. D4 charges it up, knee trigger, no! He hits the table. And now Ghost, getting his wits about him, goes for an uppercut. D4 slides out of the way and a super kick. The challenger drops to the ground, and now D4, knee trigger against the table. Ghost has to be out, and the table comes leaning over. D4 showing some gratitude for himself. And now the Predator looks like he could be setting up something, some punishment for his challenger. Swing and a block there from Ghost. Ghost plants the world champion. A huge double underhook DDT onto that table. And guess what lies beneath? Concrete, and that is all. D4 could be concussed. If only he were a man. Ghost. It's not a normal sight to see the world champion being an underdog. However, one has to feel as though D4 has the disadvantage and is in the most jeopardy of his title reign. Look at the huge knee. D4 just refusing to stop fighting. Look at this. Chair shot on the dome.
Oh, yeah!
And D4 starting to rally. D4 with that huge knee had to have done a little bit of damage to his own knee with that, but now look, D4 has more in store for Ghost. D4 charging up, double foot stomp on the chair, and the windpipe of Ghost has to be non-existent.
It's not broken yet, that means it's not over.
And look, the champion dragging Ghost back to his knees, and a chair shot echoing throughout the war zone. The fans heavily invested in this matchup. This holds major implications to the future of AWE. D4 obviously the most dominant, the longest reigning world champion of all time here in AWE, and Ghost, the most dangerous challenger. We've stated that many a time here in this matchup. Also, whoever wins this has to fight Lunatank at Afterlife directly following this, with minimal days, minimal amounts of time to recuperate after this grueling tables match, as Ghost to be looking to end D4 before this match has even begun. And don't forget, whoever goes on to win this match has Lunatank, and then whoever would go on to win that match will have Nick Alexander lying in wait at Lifeline. The next two challengers for the throne, as D4 has called it, for the World Championship, the most coveted prize in all of action wrestling entertainment. The next two challengers for that title have already been stated. And Ghost here goes for a dive, an elbow drop, an unusual An unusual high-risk, high-reward move from Ghost. We don't see Ghost do many things like that. We may have seen him do one suicide dive in the past, and it cost him. Put himself right through the table, and now D4 capitalizing, using that misstep, that very costly misstep of Ghost. And Ghost doesn't often make mistakes, but D4, he's a savvy champion. He has this uncanny ability to come out on top and pull out victory after victory, but Ghost able to get out of the way of the kill shot there. D4 was trying to set up a kill shot in an unusual way. We've seen him hit it in varying setups. That may have been the most unique one if he could have landed it, but now Ghost once again strangling, crushing the windpipe of the champion. And now D4 trying to make it back to his feet. Kick of Destiny, rocking the champion. And now the steel chair collided, may have made some contact there with the back of the cranium of D4. And D4 looks out cold. Not even a stir from the champion. I see his fingers starting to twitch. That could mean consciousness, blood flow, heading back to the brain of the Hoshokusha of AWE. But Ghost reaching for another table. Ladies and gentlemen, this match can only end when one of these competitors goes through a table. Ghost looking to prop up the second here. The second table that we've seen throughout this match. But D4, Ghost doesn't see D4. The mask on the face of Ghost could be messing with the peripheral vision there. D4 able to sneak in a chair shot over the top. And now D4 saying, why the hell not? Jumps over the table! And now a chair, a steel chair colliding with the cranium. The skull of Ghost right against that hard, unforgiving wall of the war zone here at AWE. This is what makes action wrestling entertainment so different from every other underground wrestling promotion. Most of these promotions are backyard, they're outdoors, but no, we wrestle on concrete. There are walls, there is metal everywhere, and all of it is painful, as D4 shows a little bit of what pain is to the challenger there with a stomp right across the throat. And D4 calling for him to get up. And just a solid knee right across the chin, right across the face of the challenger. D4 looking to maybe put him away. Super kick there. Connects right under the chin. Goes still, however, on his feet. And he has the windpipe. He has the trachea. He has him. And a huge excommunicator. The new move that Ghost promised to unveil here against D4. And now both men are down. D4, you see him trying to get some fresh air back into the lungs. Ghost trying to take advantage. That excommunicator absolutely put D4's lights out for the time being. And now Ghost trying to get out of the ring. He's trying to end this match quickly. We know Ghost wants to take care of business. He's always been like that. Since debuting in AWE, he's never been one to fool around. He wants to get the job done. However, in very special instances, he has shown signs of aggression against the wishes of the clergy which he represents. And now Ghost with a steel chair, trying to ensure that the champion is ready to taste defeat at the hands of the clergy, at the hands of Ghost. Ghost taking that steel chair straight to the spine, the rim of it there, and the fans of the war zone here, they don't want to see Ghost come out on top here in this match. D4 still trying to recuperate, still trying to recover from not only that excommunicator, but the multiple chair shots to the spine of the champion. And now, D4 still, you see the toughness, you see the resiliency, but look, Ghost with another table, a third table, and ladies and gentlemen, this is what a tables match is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be one table. It's not supposed to be two. It's supposed to be as many as you can pull out from underneath the ring. As many will fit underneath there. And now Ghost. My goodness. Ghost stacking double tables, leaving no room for error from either party on anyone's behalf. And what is that? What is that? We saw Ghost. He brought this he brought this cauldron in with him, full of a substance, full of a liquid, and I have no idea what it is, but Ghost going backstage to grab something, and oh no, and D4 notices what we notice. Ghost has lit the double tables on fire, and D4 trying to evade, trying to hit the challenger with a steel chair. Ghost not having it, throws the champion in the ring, and Ghost getting in the ring now, trying to put D4 to the table. D4 spear! A huge spear from the ring! And D4 still your champion! The double flaming tables! D4 retains in awesome fashion. I have no words to describe what we just saw. I mean, obviously for the first time in AWE history, flaming tables have been brought into the equation. Watch this. And you saw the head of Ghost as well hit that second table. And the fans with holy shit chants here at the War Zone. My God, D4 has done it. He has improved to 10-0 over the most dominant challenger he has ever faced. And what fashion he did it in. Double flaming tables, and he speared them right from the ring. My goodness, thank you guys so much for watching. Last breath, kill shot the subscribe button, or spear it through double flaming tables. Afterlife is coming at you next, and it will be D4 taking on Lunatank in the World Championship main event.